Hi everyone. So today we'll be learning on the topic average. So average, we all know that a simple formula average equals to total number of observations by number of the observations, right? So that formula we can apply in a very simple techniques, right? Very simple problems. But what when average problems we need to solve in the very competitive exams like RBI, SBI, IBPS or LIC, UPSC civil services, like we call it as CSAT. And what about the management courses like MBA, hotel management, and government services like railways, paramilitary forces. So all the government entrance exam, they do ask average questions. So before that we should know some important formula, and that important formula is very important to solve the questions very quickly, right? So here it goes. So I have listed here around 9 formulas that is very important for exam point of view. So first we'll go with average of first n natural numbers, that is n plus 1 divided by 2. Average of first n even numbers equals to n plus 1. Average of first n odd numbers is equals to n. Average of consecutive numbers or average of numbers in AP, that is arithmetic progressions, that is first number plus last number divided by 2. Average of 1 to n odd numbers equals to last odd number plus 1 by 2. Average of 1 to n even numbers, last number plus 2 by 2. Average of first squares of first n natural numbers, n plus 1 whole into 2n plus 1 whole divided by 6. Average of the cubes of first n natural numbers, n plus 1 whole square by 4. And average of first n multiples of any number, that is number into n plus 1 divided by 2. So now we must go with some problems with the similar concept what we have learned. So here I have mentioned first concept, that is average of first n natural numbers is n plus 1 divided by 2. Now let us solve the problem. What will be the average of numbers from 1 to 51? It is the first n natural numbers, right? So according to the formula, average of first n natural numbers is n plus 1 by 2. So here n is 51. So 51 plus 1, that is, we are just substituting the formula, divided by 2, and by solving we got 26 is the average of first n natural numbers, right? Natural numbers, n natural numbers mean it can be from 1 to 51, 1 to 50, 1 to 90, any n natural numbers. So we need to find the average. The formula is n plus 1 by 2, substituting the nth number here, and we can get the solution very easily. Now we must go with the second concept. So here, second concept, here it implies average of first n even numbers, that is n plus 1. Now let us solve one problem to know much better the concept. Find out the average of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14. So average of first n even numbers, right? So average of first n even numbers is n plus 1. So here we have total number of n even numbers, that is 7 numbers. So we are substituting n equals to 7, that is 7 plus 1, and required average is 8. So it's very easy. Now we should go with the third concept, that is average of first n odd number, that is equals to n. So calculate the average of this numbers of odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15 and 17. We can just count here, there are 9 numbers, so n equals to 9. So required average is 9. Now the fourth concept, here it's come, average of consecutive number or average of arithmetic progression. So guys, I need to clarify that AP, arithmetic progression, means a number which is being repeating with with same number of uh, differences, right? For example, let us go. What will be the average of 3, comma 4, comma 5, comma dot 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 51, 52, 53? So here the difference is 1, right? So as we know, average of consecutive numbers is first number plus last number divided by 2. So the first number is 3, the last number is 53. Required average is 3 plus 53 divided by 2, that is 56 by 2, that is 28, right? So similarly, the same concept of arithmetic progression, that is average of consecutive numbers or average of arithmetic progression. So 4, comma 7, comma 10, comma 13, comma 28, comma 31. So you might be asking like, how this number can be arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progressions, like I have said, the difference will be same across up to the last number. See, 4 7, the difference is 3, 7 10, difference 3, 10 to 13, difference 3, the last, let's see, 28 31, the difference 3. So this is an arithmetic progression. Now we need to find out the average of all this number of arithmetic progression. So just we need to put the formula. So the first number plus last number divided by 2. So first number is 4, last number is, it's 31. So 4 plus 31 divided by 2, that is first number plus last number divided by 2, we got 17.5. Now let us learn about the concept, the sixth concept about average of 1 to n odd numbers, and second concept within that sixth one is average of 1 to n even numbers. So 1 to n odd numbers formula is last odd plus 1 by 2, and 1 to n even numbers is last even number plus 2 by 2, right? So let us find the average of all the odd numbers and average of all the even numbers from 1 to, the question is 1 to 45, right? So putting the formula, average of 1 to n odd numbers, last odd number plus 1 by 2, that is last odd number is 45. So 45 plus 1 by 2, we got 46 by 2, that is 23. Similarly, formula for last average of 1 to an even number, that is last even number plus 2 by 2. So here last even number is 44. So 44 plus 2 divided by 2 is 46 by 2, that is 23. So this is how we have to solve. Now let us solve. Now the another technique is average of squares of first n natural numbers. Average of squares of first n natural numbers, that is n plus 1 whole divided by 2n whole into 2n plus 1 whole divided by 6. Now to find the calculate the average of the square of natural numbers from 1 to 25, right? So the average of squares of first n natural numbers, that's n plus 1 whole into 2n plus 1 whole divided by 6. So average of the squares of natural numbers from 1 to 25. Now let us find that here n is 25, right? Now we'll put n equals 25 as this has been mentioned. Now putting the formula, n 25 plus 1 plus 2 into 25 plus 1 might be divided by 6, we got 221 as the average of squares of first n natural numbers, right? Another technique is average of the cubes of first 9 natural numbers, right? So let us find the average of the cubes of first 9 natural numbers. Okay, calculate the average of the cubes of first 9 natural numbers. Let us see. Average of the cubes of first n natural numbers. That was average of the squares. The last what we learned was the average of the squares of the first n natural numbers. This is the average of the squares of first n natural numbers. Sorry, I need to change it. It's n natural numbers. Calculate the average of the cubes of first 9 natural numbers. So to find the cubes of first n natural numbers, that is n plus 1 whole square by 4. So putting the value of n equals to 9, we get the value 225. You can see it here, right? Now the last concept, that is average of first n multiples of any numbers. What will be the average of first 9 multiples of 5? So average of first n multiples of any number, that is number n plus 1 divided by 2. So according to the formula, average of first n multiples of a number into n plus 1 by 2. Here average of first 9 multiples, n is 9, so and number is 5. So required average is, we put the formula, like we put the value number. Here it has been mentioned 5, so we put the value 5, and the value n is 9. So 5 into n plus 1, that's 9 plus 1 by 2. We got the average 25. You can see it easily. So this is the concept of average. The most important thing is that we need to follow all this important formula. That is very, very important. You can take the screenshot. It's very important formula for the government exams. And this one, and according to that you can solve. I hope I tried myself whatever I can from my point of view, from my knowledge, whatever I can give you on this chapter. So in the next video I will be sharing you some important techniques on average which you need to solve in the exams. That is very much important. So I hope my video was good, and if any suggestions required and if any doubt, you can just email me to my email id, that is hiteshboy21@gmail.com. Thank you so much.